meant to be inspirational. Power, access, control.
Welcome to the AC Pulse, the podcast that cuts through press releases, the performance, and polished nonprofit PR to bring you the truth behind creative harm and institutional gaslighting. I'm your host, Amanda Corrales, artist, advocate, and the voice behind the mic when no one else will say it out loud. Because in this space, we don't wait for permission. We document, we name names, and we build new systems from the ashes of the old ones. This is the AC Pulse, where we expose the systems and their rebrand. I'm Amanda Corrales, and today we're going to talk about something deceptively polished: how institutions reframe artist harm as growth. Because when RedLine got called out, they didn't apologize. They did not make amends. They reframed the whole thing as learning. And like clockwork, funders applauded, because nothing says equity like a glossy recap with zero accountability. After I went public about what happened, the uncredited use of my program structure, the legal threats, the silence, RedLine didn't issue a statement. They issued a pivot. Suddenly, they were reflecting, they were reassessing, and not publicly, not directly, but in how they curated their next events, in how they positioned their leadership, in who they invited back and who they didn't. And in classic nonprofit form, they called it deepening their commitment to equity. What that really meant was reshuffling the surface to avoid addressing the rot underneath. Here's how it works. Step 1, harm an artist. Step 2, stay silent until the backlash cools. Step 3, host a panel on equity. Step 4, receive new funding for your resilience. RedLine, like many institutions, they figured out the formula. They turned the very critiques they caused into content. They platformed new BIPOC artists as their proof of progress without ever circling back to the ones they burned. It's harm repackaged, not healed, not reconciled, just repositioned. I wasn't invited to any of their roundtables. I wasn't even asked for input. I was not acknowledged. I was erased. But I did watch them try to rebuild trust in our community with my vast network. Yeah, right. With everyone but the people they harmed. And that's the part no one dares talk about. How institutions harm artists and then they lock them out of the recovery process. Because if you included the harmed, they would have to be honest.
Being good. Your story curated. Your impact optimized. Your reputation managed. Because perception is reality. We help you look like who you wish you were. Reputation.
And honesty makes funders nervous. Accountability makes funders nervous. So tune in on our next episode as we dive deeper into the question of community complicity. It's a huge issue. And when hasn't it been? What happens when other artists decide to stay silent, have to stay silent to protect their livelihood and their access? What happens when leadership stays in place after harm? And what does real accountability look like? This is the AC Pulse, where we don't just expose the systems, we track the spin. Ever watched an org rebrand your harm as their progress? Ever see your trauma used as their grant pitch, or better yet, their impact report? Tag us at the AC Pulse. Use the hashtag #RepackagedHarm. Email your story. Let me tell your story anonymously at email me at amanda@ajcorrales.com, because we remember what they tried to rewrite, and you're not alone. Tag us, follow us, and DM us at the AC Pulse. Use the hashtag no credit, no community. Again, email me directly, amanda@ajcorrales.com, because this is the AC Pulse, and we're done mistaking replication for recognition. Support independent truth-telling and follow me at AJ Corrales or the AC Pulse. Share, drop a review on Spotify or wherever you listen, and grab your copy of the Artist Code Power if you're ready to reclaim your creative authority. All my links, of course, are in the show description.